The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time, with the blood of patriots and tyrants. Honesty is the first chapter in the Book of Wisdom. I have sworn upon the altar of God eternal hostility against every form of tyranny over the mind of man. I tremble for my country when I reflect that God is just, that his justice cannot sleep forever. Nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. Nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude. In matters of style, swim with the current. In matters of principle, stand like a rock. Question with boldness even the existence of a God, because, if there be one, he must more approve of the homage of reason than that of blindfolded fear. Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask. Act. Action will delineate and define you. When angry, count to 10 before you speak. If very angry, count to 100. I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. Timid men prefer the calm of despotism to the tempestuous sea of liberty. The care of human life and happiness, and not their destruction, is the first and only object of good government. The man who reads nothing at all is better educated than the man who reads nothing but newspapers. Rightful liberty is unobstructed action, according to our will within limits drawn around us by the equal rights of others. I do not add, within the limits of the law, because law is often but the tyrant's will, and always so when it violates the rights of the individual. Walking is the best possible exercise. Habituate yourself to walk very far. Nothing gives one person so much advantage over another as to remain always cool and unruffled under all circumstances. The glow of one warm thought is to me worth more than money. When we get piled upon one another in large cities, as in Europe, we shall become as corrupt as Europe. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Never spend your money before you have earned it. Whenever you do a thing, act as if all the world were watching. A wise and frugal government, which shall restrain men from injuring one another, shall leave them otherwise free to regulate their own pursuits of industry and improvement, and shall not take from the mouth of labor the bread it has earned. To compel a man to furnish funds for the propagation of ideas he disbelieves and abhors is sinful and tyrannical. Determine never to be idle. No person will have occasion to complain of the want of time, who never loses any. It is wonderful how much may be done if we are always doing. Sometimes it is said that, Man cannot be trusted with the government of himself. Can he, then, be trusted with the government of others? Or have we found angels in the form of kings to govern him? Let history answer this question. I never considered a difference of opinion in politics, in religion, in philosophy, as cause for withdrawing from a friend. No occupation is so delightful to me as the culture of the earth, and no culture comparable to that of the garden. How much pain they have cost us, the evils which have never happened. Money, not morality, is the principal commerce of civilized nations. It is error alone which needs the support of government. Truth can stand by itself. I hope we shall crush in its birth the aristocracy of our moneyed corporations, which dare already to challenge our government to a trial by strength, and bid defiance to the laws of our country. Peace, commerce, and honest friendship with all nations. Entangling alliances with none. He who knows nothing is closer to the truth than he whose mind is filled with falsehoods and errors. Mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves, by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. One man with courage is a majority. Experience hath shown that even under the best forms of government those entrusted with power have, in time, and by slow operations, perverted it into tyranny. Commerce with all nations, alliance with none, should be our motto. Whenever the people are well informed, they can be trusted with their own government. Merchants have no country. The mere spot they stand on does not constitute so strong an attachment as that from which they draw their gains. It is neither wealth nor splendor, but tranquility and occupation, which give you happiness. The Republican is the only form of government which is not eternally at open or secret war with the rights of mankind. I would rather be exposed to the inconveniences attending too much liberty than those attending too small a degree of it. We never repent of having eaten too little. The most successful war seldom pays for its losses. He who knows best knows how little he knows. If a nation expects to be ignorant and free, in a state of civilization, it expects what never was, and never will be. Fix reason firmly in her seat, and call to her tribunal every fact, every opinion. Question with boldness even the existence of a God, because, if there be one, he must more approve of the homage of reason than that of blindfolded fear. Our greatest happiness does not depend on the condition of life in which chance has placed us, but is always the result of a good conscience, good health, occupation, and freedom in all just pursuits. The boisterous sea of liberty is never without a wave. It is incumbent on every generation to pay its own debts as it goes. A principle which, if acted on, would save 1/2 the wars of the world. I believe that every human mind feels pleasure in doing good to another. Do not bite at the bait of pleasure till you know there is no hook beneath it. Educate and inform the whole mass of the people. They are the only sure alliance for the preservation of our liberty. That government is the strongest, of which every man feels himself a part. Don't talk about what you have done, or what you are going to do. The constitutions of most of our states assert that all power is inherent in the people, that it is their right and duty to be at all times armed. I sincerely believe that banking establishments are more dangerous than standing armies. But friendship is precious, not only in the shade, but in the sunshine of life. And thanks to a benevolent arrangement, the greater part of life is sunshine. Experience demands that man is the only animal which devours his own kind, for I can apply no milder term to the general prey of the rich on the poor. Peace and friendship with all mankind is our wisest policy, and I wish we may be permitted to pursue it.